want you.
I'm really curious what the design is.
Had you expected someone else?
Robert England's always.
You've always been my inspiration, Christy.
Christy.
You made it all possible, Christy.
Christy.
Now,
Yeah.
it's just a
That
matter
kiss gave me chills, not in a good way.
of what you choose. Love or music.
I know his face is gonna come off, but still. I don't like that he doesn't have a mask. I don't have any context, but he should have a mask in this scene.
I have waited a very long time for you to come back to me, my dear. We had a bargain,
He has a
remember?
poop face though.
Forever!
Poop face.
Forever.
It's just Gray Freddy.
Not forever! It's over.
Not my music.
Kind of anticlimactic. What a cool poster. Based off this. I don't know what these stories are about, but I want to see them. Oh shit, the whole movie. No, I just want to see. Here we go.
I know the legend as well as you. He sold his soul to the devil so the world would love him for his talent. But the devil had a price. He mutilated Dessler's face so terribly that no one could stand to love him ever again for himself.
And it said the only way to kill the Phantom is to destroy his music.
I don't believe in phantoms or legends, Mr. Dutton, but I do believe in facts. And the fact is, this man, this creature, is still alive. Still alive and living under your opera.
This is cool. I still don't like the face. I get it. This is pretty neat. I never finished the book. Like, I did watch the This was from... No, this is the same Robert Englund one, though. I want the Dario Argento one. This is the wrong one. So that... Okay, so that was the Phantom we saw die. That was a cool scene. That was a lot better. Yeah, let me put 1998. No, I just want to see clip. I want to see a clip. Just want to see this motherfucking... just watch... Click to this the whole movie, I guess.
I think
It'll be alright. River of times.
I can't tell what the fuck is going on.
And a strong.
Well... Let's see if I watch the trailer. Why is there no sound? So creepy. I don't like it. Alright. My guess is this movie sucks. Let's see how the one from the 60s is. The Hammer. So this is British. I've been dying to see this one, but it's not streaming anywhere, so I've only seen clips, but this is my favorite design of all of them. Not just because it's the most like the one that I made, but also because it's the most like the one.
Good evening, Lord Ambrose.
As death approaches, a fallen angel,
Let me teach you to use that wonderful voice that God has given you.
Professor Petrie's masterwork chronicles the martyrdom.
Shut up. God damn it. Let me just see this shit. Alright, I'll watch the trailer. I just want evidence of how cool it is.
Behind the cavernous walls of this great opera house, behind the gaiety and make-believe, lies terror, unspeakable terror.
I think this one's the best.
Who was this phantom plotting and scheming behind so grotesque a mask? The thundering organ, his throne of doom. The empty theater, his altar of death. Christine! Why did he torment and torture the opera's brightest stars? What evil fascination did beauty hold for this beast?
Coming soon to a theater forever ago. With color. I want to see the masquerade scene. Okay, I like this this idea of seeing it in color. I can live forever. What audiences saw? Colorize every frame in photo. It's definitely impressive that they did that. Let's stick to the cover. This cool red suit. Jesus Christ. There we go. This is the part I wanted to see. It's the Reaper masquerade skin. I want to go to a ball dressed like this. This line read. Beneath your dancing feet are the tombs of the tortured men. Thus does the Red Death rebuke your merriment. That sounds like the voice I heard in your dressing room. That has to be the inspiration for the Crimson Ghost. I want to make a silent movie where people play like fucking, like a whole band plays throughout the whole movie. Don't let him see us, Rahul, or it's death for us both. Oh, I guess that was the whole masquerade scene. Well, yeah, let's look up the Crimson Ghost, because I feel like that looked so much like him. The Crimson... There we go. This probably looks familiar to a lot of people. The Crimson Ghost is the Misfits ghost. It's this guy. Right here. That's him. That's him. Damn, I can't read. Republic Pictures presents The Misfits. Clayton Mudd. Atomic Battle. So fucking. It's like a cartoon. It's all
I sent for you, Ash,
holy
because
shit.
tomorrow is the day
It's a Bane.
for which I've been waiting. Tomorrow morning at the university, Professor Chambers will demonstrate his cyclotrode, a device which is designed to detect and repel any atomic bomb attack.
Unless you intend to
Shocked by
sell the
this.
machine to a foreign government, I don't see why you want it.
Because in my hands, the cyclotrode will become the most powerful offensive weapon in the world. It will instantly stop any electrically controlled mechanism.
It's too much to our business.
How are you going to get this machine? That should not be difficult.
Should not be
The
difficult.
demonstration is taking place before the scientific members of the university faculty.
He's like
I
a
am one of
business
its professors.
Skeletor.
Naturally, I
He's
should
like a
be present.
Skeletor who does business. I've never seen this. I didn't realize how fucking funny it was. I gotta rewatch that whole scene. What the fuck just happened? He comes in and he does
I
business.
sent for you, Ash.
He's got a
Because
briefcase.
tomorrow is the day for which I've
What
been
monster
waiting.
has a briefcase?
Tomorrow morning at the university, Professor Chambers will demonstrate his cyclotrode, a device which is designed to detect and repel any atomic bomb attack.
Unless you intend to sell the machine to a foreign government, I don't see why you want it.
Because in my hands, the cyclotrode will become the most powerful offensive weapon in the world. It will instantly stop.
Shit. Started typing in the wrong window. Everybody hold on. I'm bringing in Junior. I'm going to bring in Junior to help me figure out what the fuck is going on here. He's a business ghost. What? This movie starts off with such a bang. Imagine if Frankenstein started with just like Frankenstein walks in the room with a briefcase. I mean, I guess the doctor would, but I'm saying Frankenstein's monster shows up with a briefcase and assigns two random guys in suits to go fetch somebody for him. I didn't even pay attention. I was too distracted. I was too distracted by how crazy it all is. I'm thinking about the Misfits.
Stop any electrically controlled mechanism.
How are you going to get this machine?
That should not be difficult. The demonstration is taking place before the scientific members of the university
It's
faculty.
also Dr. Doom.
Since I am one of its professors, naturally I shall be present.
He's a professor? Professor of what?
You understand, gentlemen, that this model of my cyclotrode has a comparatively short range. But a full-size machine will have a range of hundreds of miles and will be able to locate and destroy any
That's a
atomic
sick
bomb
problem.
or similar device long before it reaches an effective striking position.
So it's some kind of...
I need hardly tell you that this is a confidential demonstration and that no word of what you see or hear must go beyond this room.
God,
Professor
this still looks
Chambers.
amazing for being from the 40s.
Do you mind explaining just how this power is generated?
I'm afraid I haven't the right to do that, Anderson, even among my trusted colleagues.
It's 3 o'clock, Dr. Chambers.
Thank you. I will contact Professor Richards, my assistant and collaborator in this invention.
Duncan Richards? I thought he went in for scientific crime detection.
Well, that's
Duncan
true.
Richards,
He is the criminologist responsible for protecting the secrets of government atomic research.
Jack Kirby loved this
But he is also one of the outstanding physicists in the country.
Jack Kirby loved the Misfits.
You understand, I have no idea from what location he will launch the model airplane. Calling Duncan Richards.
Yes, Professor Chambers.
We are ready. You may launch the plane.
At what, sir?
Whoa, it spins.
It's approaching from the northwest. Elevation 1,200 feet. Now watch the screen.
There's the plane.
Amazing change. Comforting indeed. I haven't felt so safe since before the bomb fell on Hiroshima.
Oh, you're very kind, gentlemen, but any honors must be equally shared with Professor Richards.
Nice work, Chambers. Nice work. When do you plan starting work on the larger model?
Well, after tomorrow, the whole thing will be in the hands of the government. And now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, Miss Farnsworth will summon you here again when Duncan returns.
Oh, thanks. Surely, Professor.
Farnsworth.
Shall I transcribe these notes, Dr. Chambers?
Yes, my dear, and I'll call you when Duncan arrives.
I'd like to investigate the wire.
Oh, could you clean up later? I'm rather busy right now.
This won't take much of your time.
The classic guy.
What's the meaning of this?
Who actually has a gun.
It's all right, Professor. Hand me that box. We're taking it with us.
We're supposed to believe this guy.
Cyclotrode is useless now. Proceed with your murder.
Is it? You just threw it across the room. I think it's probably fine. Oh, it exploded.
It's not that easy, Professor. You built that machine, and you can build another one for us. Come on.
What happened?
Professor!
Great Scott, the place is a shambles. What is this riot, Richards? Who is this man?
There were 2 men. They were after the cyclotrode.
What is that thing on his neck?
That's what I was wondering. He's coming around. Maybe he'll tell us what it is, as well as who sent him for the cyclotrode.
Look, there's a skull on that thing. What's that? What have I done?
I don't know.
What is
Man
happening?
is dead.
This man is dead. This man is dead.
The cyclotrode. It's smashed. This is a major catastrophe.
I smashed it myself to prevent their getting it. And it's not a catastrophe. There's a duplicate machine in the strong room at the bonded warehouse, and it'll be safe there until the government calls for it.
Oh, that's marvelous, James.
Oh, good job, Chambers. Let's shake hands and let's all walk out of here like old men be men. I love this shit, too. Such an alien world that this is. Cool silhouette shot, though.
Pain? Instruct Ash to have Professor Chambers intercepted and taken to the underground workshop. Keep him there until I arrive.
Oh, shit.
Who are you?
I'm known to my associates as the Crimson Ghost.
Oh, shit.
But in my other personality, however, I am one of your select little group of scientists at the university.
What?
Listen, I must have possession of your duplicate cyclotrode at once. If you want to save your life.
Don't threaten me. You know that machine was made for the government. And I won't turn traitor to save my life.
Those who wear my collar relinquish their own willpower and become my slave. And I alone can remove the collar without causing your instant death.
Nonsense.
Suicide.
I will first inject a drug.
There's also Amanda Waller.
Which will destroy your willpower. He'll regain consciousness in about 10 minutes. Then we'll send him to the bonded warehouse for the cyclotrode.
Classic Richards. I think that's the Richards one.
I'm surprised to see you back so soon, Professor. I understood you were leaving the case with us for some time.
So did I. Change of plans.
Introduce your companion.
Dude, they're doing Practical Jokers.
This is Mr. Sherman of the War Department. He'll take charge of the consignment.
I see. Just signed here, Professor. Get Professor Chambers' case from the vault. He'll identify it for you.
Duncan, Professor Chambers has disappeared.
Disappeared? When?
The police just phoned. They found his car abandoned on Dyke Road. It showed signs of a struggle. I can't understand it. They smashed the cyclotrode.
The cyclotrode? They must have learned of the existence of the duplicate model.
But that's safe in the bonded warehouse.
It's not safe while they hold Chambers and can force him to get it for them. I'll have to warn the warehouse people not to release it to anyone. Duncan Richards speaking.
The professor's here now to claim the case, but I thought he acted a little strange. There's a government man with him.
Delay them on any pretext till I arrive. I'll be there in about 5 minutes. Chambers is at the warehouse.
One moment, Professor. I just had word of a mix-up in our strongroom consignments. I can't let anything go out until we've checked.
We have nothing to do with your mix-up. I represent the government, and this is government business.
I presume you have your credentials?
Why, of course. Here they are. All 6 of them. Get them out. You too. Get inside. Unlock that door.
Duncan Richards.
Follow me.
What's up, Chambers?
The fuck? That escalated so quickly. The fuck happened? Alright. White guys in suits.
Well, what are you waiting for? Stop it.
That's my favorite frame. No, I want the dink. This is my favorite part. The split second before the explosion goes off. The car's just sitting there. Just. I don't get how this worked. Did they release all of these together, or did they break these? I don't know how. It says stay tuned for chapter 2. Did they do this in the movie theater? I'm guessing it had to have been like, you would go to the movies and see like 7 things in a row, like a bunch of shorts. I don't know, this was almost 100 years ago.
Well, what are you waiting for? Stop it.
Oh, we're gonna see this.
Then they forced Professor Chambers to steal his own invention, the counter-atomic force machine, which he calls a cyclotron.
The cyclotron.
Isn't it possible that Professor Chambers could have succumbed to the temptation of easy money and sold it to a foreign government?
Nonsense, Anderson. Let's hear no more of that.
All right.
Duncan is an experienced criminologist. He's handled a number of such cases for the government. I suggest we delegate him to take complete charge.
I agree.
Good suggestion.
Then it's up to you, my boy. And good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
My boy. How did he survive?
Where am I? I remember. You want me to get the cyclotrode for you.
And you did.
Why?
And now you're going to build a larger cyclotron.
Not if my life depends on it.
There are worse things than dying, Professor. Unless you agree in just 1 minute, I will inject a more powerful drug into your veins which will entirely destroy your mind, leaving you a hopeless idiot for the rest of your life.
This guy's definitely Dr. Doom. So not only is he the Misfits, he's also Dr. Doom. He's Dr.
I thought that you would.
Victor Von Misfits. Victor Von Misfits.
Make out a list of the materials needed.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We're here on an errand for Professor Chambers.
Professor Chambers, where is he?
Well, he's building a larger cyclotrode and sent us for the X7 transformer tube. Come on, sister. We know it's in the vault. Get it.
got away with something he took out of the vault.
Did you see what it was?
No, but he said Professor Chambers was building a larger cyclotrode, and he wanted the X7 tube.
The X7 tube. You know, Professor Chambers tricked them. The X7 tube is no part of the cyclotrode, but a special radium vapor tube we've been developing for a death ray machine. Why, that tube is so highly radioactive that... Say, I'm messing up that.
What?
The radium detector. With this radium detector, we can follow the X7 tube wherever it's taken. That'll surely lead us to Professor Chambers, and probably the Crimson Ghost.
The Crimson Ghost. That we know about, apparently.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Turn right at the next corner.
What's up, my dude? How's it going?
Good. I'm watching the Crimson Ghost, which is where the Misfits get that guy from.
That's a thing?
Yeah, he's from a movie from the 40s. Well, like a series of serials.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just watching it and reacting to it. But I literally opened it just because I was comparing it to something, and then I got sucked in. So I've been watching it for the last, 17 minutes. But it's pretty insane. He talks like Bane. He acts like Doctor Doom. Oh, you left. I think he's switching so he can see what I'm watching.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I really hate Discord on PlayStation.
I can tell it's probably like, oh, you're starting to play a game, I'm gonna kick you out of that.
Yeah, because I tried looking at what you were looking at on my phone, and then it just decided, hey, we're gonna switch everything over to your phone now and kick you out of everything on PlayStation. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
I should put a little thing to show people who's talking.
Oh yes, I forget I have an online handle sometimes.
No, I have something better than that.
Oh dang.
I made little funny cartoon characters of all of us.
Yo, it's.
So I need to add.
Where are you streaming at on?
I'm on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm on.
I'll just pull up your Twitch.
You can use Twitch or the Discord, either one.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Let me add Junior. But yeah, I'll recap what happens. So I watched the first chapter, which is like the introduction. The first shot of the whole thing, the Misfits guy, the Crimson Ghost, walks in holding a briefcase. He's a skeleton man holding a briefcase. Walks into a room, puts it on a table, and is like, all right, fellas, we need to get this device. We need to get this fucking... And he, gives a plan to these two guys in suits. And it's like, what the fuck kind of, horror movie starts off with the scary guy, showing up and giving business orders and having, a little desk? It's really funny. It would be like if you're watching Dracula and it opens with him being like, all right, listen up, Renfield. Here's a stitch.
That...
We're going to rob a bank.
Is it actually a horror movie?
I don't know. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. He's kidnapping people and getting a death ray. It's literally like watching a comic book. He acts like Doctor Doom. He's like, you will be an insolent idiot after I hit you with this machine. He's got
that's funny.
collars that make people do things. And if you pull the collar off, you'll die unless he does it. It's all of this stuff where it's like, oh, clearly Jack Kirby and Stan Lee watched these fucking serials and got all their shit from this. There's just so many, pop culture tropes that are just in this, it's normal. Oh, he stole the radioactive thing. We'll get the tracker to track the radioactive thing. It's just this is every fucking movie now. It's all this
Well,
shit.
now we know where Marvel got their formula from.
Yeah, he's literally just Doctor Doom. And literally one of the characters in this is named, Dr. Richards. And I was like, what? Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, he's like Donald Richards. And it's oh.
Plagiarism?
Everything is just I mean, it's better. Don't get me wrong. No one gives a shit about this serial compared to the Fantastic Four, but it's just funny to see oh, the way that I watched Fantastic Four cartoons and comic books, he watched this shit. And so that's why he references this shit the same way in my stuff I reference that. It's like all culture is just like a pile of shit that people keep adding to. And it just keeps more and more referential.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fun.
I feel like at least for that time, it would have been much more refreshing to have that kind of like content around. Now it's just kind of oversaturated.
Well, it's funny. Every like 12 minutes, it's like, oh, it's a new serial, and I'm like, how did this work? Like, was this all in a movie theater that show you like 20 different things and then you'd leave, like 20 different 10-minute episodes because there's no TV, or if there is TV, it's like 4 inches. You know what I mean? And you're like watching a baseball game. I don't even know what was on back then, like old-timey wrestling. So these movies, I'm guessing, are just like, but they're like Adult Swim length every episode, and then most of these things are just guys doing shitty fighting, and they all look the same. They're all white guys in suits and hats, so it's like I can't tell who's who.
This is all I need to keep the job.
They need name tags.
They need like a tiny bit of diversity. Like you can have one fat guy, you can have one guy with red hair, but no, we're all clean cut white guys in suits and hats. It's like, how the fuck are you supposed to know who's who?
Nah, that's real though, because at that point it's like there's no individuality. It's like, how am I supposed to know here?
Like, what do you mean Henderson's in a blue tie and Donaldson's in a red tie? It's like, how the fuck?
Give me that wrench,
how are you supposed to tell these people apart? And then the woman. Obviously, she's the woman. The woman. And
she's
the
woman.
In the mask. And then a bunch of guys in suits. One character was pretending to be a janitor, and he was wearing a janitor thing over a suit. It's like, what the fuck?
What?
Yes.
That would make him memorable, I would think, but what?
Because he's undercover, but like he had this shirt and tie underneath the fucking onesie, and I bet you that's how they fucking dressed. Like that's how a janitor in the 40s looked. Was a guy in a fucking shirt and tie, and then coveralls. Like,
I can't imagine being a janitor and then putting in that much work.
But imagine if you got paid enough to have a 4-bedroom house, you'd be like, all right.
That is true.
So
if I was getting paid enough, yeah.
Like, yeah, you get paid $20 a month, but everything costs a penny or like $1. You get a lot of shit.
That's
you know what I mean?
true.
Like, you could buy a house for $600. Like, yes, fuck it. Like, I'll wear a suit to be a janitor at this college. I don't give a fuck. So that's why I see why people were so much more willing to do all the bullshit, because, like, life was great. For some people.
For some people, yeah.
Although it is funny, even poor people back then wore suits. So even the Mexicans of this time are still like, hey, man, wearing, like, zoot suits up to their tits. Being like, it's hard out here, fool. But yet they're still wearing a suit. It's like everyone wore suits. And you only had like 3, so you're like a cartoon character. You look the same every day.
It's so funny because like I remember like talking with like my grandparents when I was younger, and they would tell me like, oh, when you get older, you need a suit and everything. And it's like I can't even imagine affording one right now.
You look weird in life. You're wearing a suit and you're like under 40. It's like, why are you wearing a suit?
Exactly. It's like, why?
Are you a lawyer?
You wear a suit and you just instantly just become the main target in the room.
Kill that guy. He's Agent 47. He's wearing a suit. He's clearly either an assassin or a lawyer. I mean, there's only 2 people who wear suits anymore.
Yeah.
Even like advertising
that's
guys,
true.
They all dress like Steve Jobs. Like rich guys dress like Steve Jobs now. They don't dress in suits. So even rich guys don't dress that way anymore.
That's true. That's actually really true. It's like, it's so weird because like back then, it was like you had to dress that way in order to be taken seriously, I would imagine. But it's like now it's like nobody really cared.
I think it was like people thought you were like naked. Like you were trying to fuck if you were wearing a t-shirt. Like, whoa, bro. What you do? Why?
That's
you
true.
Are you trying to make me look at your nipples? Like people
That's
were
true.
that sexually repressed that it was like, unless you're at a beach or like, because it's weird. They had weird rules about it. It was like, yeah, grown men can be naked around boys in a locker room. That's fine, but don't you dare take your hat off outside or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there was weird rules to like nudity is fine.
Society.
Yeah, nudity is fine in this context, even though it's disgusting and weird. But you don't even dare wear fucking shorts on a date. Are you kidding me? You're gonna let
that's true.
A woman see your ankles and thighs?
That's true. It's like, God forbid you wear like anything that goes above the ankle.
That's why the guys in the 60s were so crazy with it, because they were like pissing off their parents by wearing shorts. And that's why they wore shorts that went so high up, because they were like, yeah, we're doing it. Shorts. We're wearing shorts outside of a basketball game. Look out, world. And people were like, this is...
I think the most jarring thing that like I could say about like at least like the 70s, right, was just seeing dudes in like those really small short shorts. I was just like, why? Why are they so small?
I think it's two things. Nobody was gay yet. Nobody was openly gay yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no one thought it was gay. And then two, there's no good AC. So everyone's hot as fuck all the time.
You know what? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I feel like every movie I've ever seen revolves around like the 70s.
But also Japanese
was literally
people
like it was
still
just
do
hot.
like that. Japanese people still have that like look for kids in PE, like all the way up shorts. Like why? Michael Jordan happened, all right? You can't be wearing short shorts after Michael Jordan. It already happened. The revolution happened.
Like, it's true. Like I could understand like basketball because like, but like I don't know, man. Like some movies I've seen, like every character, every had just short shorts on. It's like, okay, buddy.
Dude, short shorts were a thing, a huge deal.
It's true.
I bet
It's
you
true.
if you look at the YMCA music video, there'll be at least 4 guys in short shorts.
Oh.
At least.
My dad. I remember this conversation my dad had with my mom about that music video, and my mom was telling my dad like, yeah, like there's some gay guys in this video, and my dad was like, huh? I thought these guys were like the epitome of manliness, and my mom was like, well, yeah, like they are, but like.
Think about.
And my dad was a little bit more. He was a little bit more closed-minded back then, but he was legitimately just befuddled. Like he was like, I didn't know these guys were gay, and my mom was like, yeah, like everybody knew that, and he was like, I've gone on this long not knowing.
So many.
And my mom was like, it's pretty obvious, mom.
Look at this guy. Like, how can you look at the leather guy and not be like, oh, okay, it's a gay thing? Like, if you
I know.
If you just had the cowboy and the soldier and the cop and the construction guy, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Even the Native American guy, like, okay, the diversity guy. But the second you see the leather guy, you're like, oh, it's gay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
there's nothing wrong with it inherently, but it's like
That doesn't exist anywhere outside of gay culture. Where is that? Where is the big mustache leather guy in straight culture? There is no big mustache leather guy. Like that doesn't exist.
that's true.
Anybody with that kind of mustache is either a pro wrestler, but thus wouldn't be wearing leather like this, or is like a. If you're wearing leather like this, you're a biker and you're fat as shit and you don't dress like this. You wear like those weird padded sweatpants basically. So it's like
It's true.
Or you just dress like a weird like nu metal guy in like baggy jeans and a Slipknot t-shirt, but like no one dresses like this. Except gay
So
guys.
bad when you mentioned that I have like a specific dude that I used to know that same outfit.
It's okay. That's a cool look if you
Yeah.
if you want to that's your look, but now I'm trying to think of the NBA like the short shorts era. The best short shorts.
Yeah.
I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had the craziest legs to shorts ratio.
Yeah.
He probably had at least 3 feet of leg on display every game.
3 feet of leg.
I mean, the dude is 7 feet tall, and his shorts.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Aren't that long, so like, you're wearing short shorts and you're 7 feet tall. It's a lot of leg. Let's see.
It's a lot of leg to show,
A lot
man.
of people don't know this. We know this because we're just old enough to be born when people were like the 70s. But
That's true. Like, a lot of the.
they only hear about the 2000s. They just hear about Jackass and they're like old people stuff.
God, the fact that that's true breaks my heart.
It is. Well, I mean, also, like, I forgot, but like, I didn't realize how long that culture went on for. Like, I forgot what I was watching. It was from like 2012 or something. I think I was reading going through a Game Informer from 2012 or something. And so much of it is just like, you freaking tard. What a loser. This guy sucks. And it's like,
Yeah.
I forgot that, like, that shitty being mean to everybody and, like, laughing at people culture went all the way until, like, Trump. It was pretty much until 2016 people were like, yeah, wait a minute, what? Actually, no. We're taking it all back. No more stupid guys.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
It's really jarring. It's like how fast everything moved in such a short amount of time, where like certain things that were okay to joke about just suddenly were not okay to joke about at all. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with that, because like obviously it's like people need to like learn to have some kind of empathy in some way, I guess. But I don't know, man. It's like some part of me like misses that old internet. But it's like at some point I was like, I knew. Even when I was younger, I was like, yeah, this stuff gotta stop at some point. There's gotta be a line.
Well, it all became Twitter and YouTube comments. All those people, and Reddit. Like, all those evil, like, the psychopaths whose, like, whole life was just, like, belittling strangers until they killed themselves. Like, all those people migrated to Twitter and like, Reddit. So then it was just, like, the rest of society just was like, all right, I think we're done with this. What about nerd stuff?
Yeah.
What if we just focus on, like, nerd stuff for a while? And
That's true.
We've been in the middle of that, and that is starting to end where they're like, you know what? Nah. We're good on nerd stuff, actually. Too much nerd stuff.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, the what?
Have you seen this? I don't know if you can see it. Do you remember the Jackass 3, Johnny Knoxville, the Buffalo Pit with roller skates?
Oh my god. Yes.
This was one of the ones where, like, this
yo,
is so painful.
Yeah. It's like when you can. This is one of the ones where you can feel it.
Yeah. You could tell, like, there's no. You can't, like. And it's like best case scenario. He didn't die, but like, he just gets annihilated.
Fuck.
Oh.
Holy crap, dude. Yeah, he broke a couple of things. Oh no.
His momentum went all into his neck.
Yeah.
His neck was also an amazing one.
Oh. Jeez.
I miss MTV.
That's crazy. I miss old MTV, man.
Me too. When they had no budget for anything.
Yeah, and they had to just make do, and they just made the most craziest batshit insane shit. It's pretty cool.
Control over all of America's youth.
They squandered it.
And no budget.
Squandered all that, man.
PS2 games and shit.
It's true.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Drugs commercials, but they just really made you want to do drugs because it was awesome.
It's true.
Those commercials were so funny. Like,
is it bad that I low-key actually want to do that in real life? I want to be in the back of a truck. Like I want them to I want someone to drive around while I just get demolished in the back of the truck and just roll around uncontrollably.
Yeah, I mean, I want to drive the truck while that happens. I don't mind being the driver.
So, Sarah, what's going on?
Oh, you know what would make it even more fun? You have you're in one of those plastic balls.
That would be cool.
And then yeah,
just bouncing around in there.
Just for added destruction. I remember this freaking commercial.
Actually, if you think about it from a short film perspective, it's really good.
So, Sarah,
I just remember being a kid watching this, and my mom walked in and she was like, "Is that?" I'm like, "I don't know."
She can't.
Why not?
Did you know Family Guy
This is the way
did
it's
a
been
shot
since she
for
started
shot parody
smoking
of
pot.
this?
I remember they did something. They did this one, right? This was the exact
We
one.
used to have so much fun together.
And now?
Dude.
This is what we do.
It's good though. As a commercial, it's good.
Family. And lately, this family's been lacking moral fiber. Especially you, Meg.
Bro.
Meg, what happened to you?
She can't answer you. She can't even talk. Ever since she started smoking pot, she just kind of lays there. It's really sad. And a tiny bit funny. Oh my god, I think I'm getting a contact high. No, I messed up too.
I love Family Guy.
Family Guy's pretty good.
And look at this couch.
The what?
Somebody threw out a whole couch, and it's in great shape.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you put a little Febreze on that, scrub it out
Do
a
I
little
remember
bit,
that
look
one?
great in your apartment.
You know what?
It's the thing where they can't get the couch out.
Okay, all right. Easy.
Oh yeah, where they're trying
Whoa, stop.
out the door or something.
Stop. What? No. Twist it. I am. No.
Oh, okay.
Twist it the wrong way. What do you
Memory's coming back.
Look down.
It's been so long.
Look at me. Look what I'm doing. Yeah. All right, see where I'm twisting it? Yeah. All right, turn it that way from your end. Okay.
Literally, me and my dad, whenever we had to move.
Put it down. Just drop it. All right.
The most dad moment of all time.
Just hang on and figure this out.
Hold on.
Honey, a stormtrooper's all over the place. Shouldn't we get mad at you?
Literally me and my dad.
All right, okay, I got it. I know what we're gonna. Okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the cushions off, unscrew the legs, take the mattress out, and this whole thing's gonna be a lot simpler.
This is literally
it's
been
easier
us,
than we're
me and
making
my
it.
dad all
All right, twist it counterclockwise. I am twisting it. You're twisting it the other way.
Bro, the arguments I've had to have with my dad just to get something through a door. I'm like, Dad, please, Dad.
Yeah, so you twist it clockwise.
I want to go home, Dad.
You know what? Put it down for a second.
7, and my dad overestimated my strength, so he's just like, "Yeah, you hold the other side of the couch," and I'm like, "Okay, fuck. Where are we going? What are we doing? What's going on?"
I know.
Was so
It's
stressed
like
out about dropping it on myself because I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to carry things yet. My hands weren't strong yet. I still had child hands. So I would be holding the chair and I'd be stressing about dropping it, and he's just like, "Keep going, up the stairs. All right, now go backwards." I'm like, "I don't know what's going on. Hold on." Jesus.
I remember so many times having to take things upstairs, and my dad would have me at the bottom.
Yeah, because that's the easy one, quote unquote, but it's not easy.
Right? Oh, it's easy. No, that's where all the weight is.
It was
gravity.
When I was 17 or 14, and I could carry shit. Yeah, fine, no, whatever. But I was 8, but I was also 5'11", so I get why he was yeah, you got it. But it's I don't get how to do things yet. I'm not coordinated yet. That's the issue. I was big, but I wasn't coordinated. Fuck. Well, anyways, this is my movie show.
Yo.
I have, so I explained this at the beginning of the show, and then I never really got to it because it was distracting talking to the other guys. And then I got distracted.
Shout out Martin Luther King, that nigga had a drink.
There's so many different things. It's good though.
That nigga had a drink. Martin Luther King. Hey,
Hey, Martin Luther King, shout out to Big Bro. If it wasn't for Big Bro, I wouldn't be rapping.
Yo.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here rapping this shit, trapping this shit, stealing shit for my family and shit.
That fucking short that I clicked on for 2 seconds created like a infinite loop and wouldn't stop playing. Yeah. I don't know what that, it's like. Yeah, I had to reload the YouTube was like, I gotta do this short. I can't. Yeah, I think it's because shorts are so prioritized. They're like, don't let them leave. Open the mini player. Open the mini player, and it's like doesn't open the mini player. It's just like I'm playing it. I'm trying to sell these. I think they know people like once you open one short, you'll be there for 2 hours scrolling, looking at like your It's fucked up. Well, anyways, I was proposing that I wanted to... What was this called? Maybe it wasn't IGN. They used to do, like, short films. Do you remember when IGN would make, like, short versions of, like, the Ninja Turtles? Or, like... And they out of, like, cardboard and shit? It was cool. I'm trying to remember, like, I want to pull one up to give people a reference. I'm trying to remember the one I remember seeing. DIY filmmaking, IGN. Where is it? It was from, like, 2006. Here we go. I think this is it. Cinefix was the channel. Here, let's... I think they did an Iron Man 3 trailer. They did like a homemade shot for shot. But it's all like cardboard and paper. And then like tiny budget. You see that? So I've been wanting to make I've been wanting to do like this style, but in like a really high concept short film, right? Really high concept ideas and characters. And so I'm trying to figure out what I can do because I have footage from this show. Let me switch my stream over. That I got last Saturday. And I want to make some short films to pair with it, so I can make like a DVD where it's like the vibe is like backyard show and backyard movies. So that's kind of like the pitch. So let me switch here. What you guys are seeing on stream, and then we can watch some of these songs, and then we can come up with like I'm trying to come up with some pitches or like some ideas for what would go good with these songs, because I have the footage I think is cool, but it's only 20 minutes. So for like a full DVD, I would need like another probably 2 longer short films. But if I did them like cardboard and paper style, I think it's feasible. So here we go. Here's the footage. This is Bitter Critter. So the first half is Bitter Critter set. And then the second half is lease agreements set. Yeah, I just did the photos from this set today. And I'm going to do the photos from the lease agreement set tomorrow. And then I'm going to put some of the performances up on Friday on my YouTube. And then my goal, like the end goal with all the footage, is to make the DVD with the short films. So I'm thinking I could do one short film that's about, or like that goes with the Bitter Critter set, and then one that goes with the lease agreement set. And I'm trying to come up with like, I don't know if it would be cool to do like creepy for sale deconstructions of superheroes or like creepy for sale deconstructions of like cult movies. But I kind of want it to be like a cardboard cutout, paper and pen version of whatever movie I decide to pair, or like whatever concept I decide to pair, whether it's like doing Iron Man or like doing Office Space but super low budget, stuff like that. So we can watch the footage and pitch stuff and see what we come up with, because I think between the two of us we should come up with 2 things that I can start working on. And then next week on the stream I'll show everybody what I've done from this meeting, because I'm going to try and post this as a show and get clips from it from AI. So it'd be cool to track like from base footage all the way to here's the DVD. So that's like the long project. So let's see what we come up with watching this footage. I don't know if you've ever heard of Bitter Critter, but they're pretty cool. They're like psychobilly punk, but the lead singer is really nice. So it was a pretty rough, like they had a rough time on this set. Not their fault. It was the venue, quote unquote, the backyard venue. And this one, dude, I literally called the folder all this footage is in the backyard against. Should that's what one of them be, is just like the backyardigans, but super serious. Have like really chibi costumes to represent, like I'm the penguin guy. I'm gonna look up a picture of the backyardigans. The name is so good. This was a cool backyard, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. No, it was some guy's house. So it was at this guy's house, and he had like a pool. It was like one of those houses in the 60s, like I was saying, a janitor had, that had like a pool and a garage and a yard to do barbecues in. And then the whole neighborhood collapsed, so now it's just poor people who live there. Because this is like deep on the south side, I want to say. But people kept tripping over the power cable, or the amps blew the fuse box, so they had to restart a couple songs a few times. And that kid with the fuzzy hair was peaking. He was like weeping and like vibing with the music too much, and it was like, dude, I like Bitter Critter, but like, easy, dude. Relax. Have some water. I'm looking at the backyardigans, and I don't understand what 2 of the animals are. Like, you have a moose, a penguin, a hippo. Okay, I got those. But then what the fuck is Austin? He's a kangaroo? And then one of them is an ant? It's just like a pink bug? Uniqua? She has antennas. What is she? She's alive, though, according to the wiki, so that's good. Yeah, it says status alive. It's like, oh, that's good. It's good to know. I'm glad that in the canon of the backyardigan, she's not dead. She didn't die. Oh, let me check the wiki. Dude, the backyardigans, dude. You don't know the backyardigans fought Galactus? No, but that'd be funny. What is she, though? Oh, she's a totally unique creature. Okay. That's why she's called Uniqua, because she's not. That's stupid. So the black lady is made up. They're ethnic, right? So it's like the hippo is Asian because she's yellow. The penguin is Latin because his name's Pablo. The moose is Canadian white guy because he's a moose. And then the kangaroo guy is supposed to be Australian, obviously. And then inexplicably just a black lady who's not an animal, and just she gets to be whatever. Try harder, backyardigans. Try harder. How about just make her a unicorn? Make it a mythical creature that's recognizable. Not just like a weird bug thing. Come on. Make her a ladybug. Like, why did you have to make her something that doesn't exist? Also, the hippo is named Tasha. So, and the moose is named Tyrone. So maybe Tyrone is a fat black guy from Canada because he's a moose. And then Tasha is an American black woman who's like preppy. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say American. I should say like the kind that grows up with white people. And then Austin's like a bloody bloke, so he's the only white guy because he's a kangaroo. So they're the only ones allowed to be white. And then, yeah, Uniqua is like the girl from the hood that they all have to be like, yeah, and Uniqua, she also did it. Holy shit. They did an Animal Crossing? Oh, no, that was fan art. But someone did fan art of, like, what if they put the Backyardigans in Animal Crossing? Dude, did you know they had a Backyardigans special where Pablo dunks the ball? He does a dunk. Did you watch a lot of like weird Gen Z children's content because of Isaac? Well, Franklin's like, yeah, Franklin's for everybody. I remember Oswald. I remember Little Bear. I was thinking of like Gumball. I remember the first time I saw Gumball because my nephew was watching it and I was like, what kind of Zoomer bullshit is this? And then it ended up being pretty good. No, I was like, oh, actually, it's pretty good. After like 4 episodes, I was like, I was pretty high. But I was like, this is not bad. I get it. I was like, this is no Dexter's Lab or peak Cartoon Network, but I could tell the people making this watch that, so. Yeah, Gumball and like Chowder. When they were good, yeah, before they got all weird and woke and yeah. It's not even woke, it's just bizarre. Like they were already liberal. You didn't need to change cartoons. They were already really like open-minded and like it's okay to be weird. They already were. So like why did you didn't need to change anything. You know what I mean? Like Foster's is super woke, but you don't care because they're fake. They're not real. You're not like, "Oh, fucking black guy." It's like, "No, he's a tall sock puppet." You don't think about it. It's abstract. You don't have to be like, "Why does this guy speak Spanish?" You're like, "No, he has horns. That's cool." Also, because of this song, I was thinking maybe I could do like a cardboard battle royale. Oh, you can't? Maybe it's just turned down too much. Hold on. Go back. Is it sharing audio? Oh, shit.
I just kind of noticed too.
It should be playing now. I think I errantly muted you and the video, so apologies to everybody. So I was just talking to myself there for a minute, but it's okay.
Oh my god, I can hear myself. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You get used to it. Just don't think about it. Just focus on the cute cat man that you are.
Yay, I'm a cute cat man.
You hear it now, though?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everybody. In my stupidity, I didn't notice. I'm so sorry.
I didn't know I errantly clicked it. But you know what? We fix these things. Trial and error. The first is episode 2, technically the pilot.
This is true. Gotta work out the kinks.
What it is, the Backyardigans. Oh, pause this. The Backyardigans do a battle royale. So it's like Tyrone and fucking, what were they? We got too hyped on the Backyardigans. That's what it was.
Yeah, we've been stuck on the Backyardians for a minute.
It's such a good name. Why is it so good? Like, they came up with that name and that's all they had, and then they just were like, I don't know, CG animals? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? If we have a name, it's gonna sell.
It's true.
We have a penguin and they literally made Pablo, and they were like, how do we make this work? This penguin's gonna sell so much merch.
They did.
It's such a good CG model too, because like, yeah, penguin, no moving parts, no fingers, no toes. He's just a circle. He's just a little circle body with a little circle head, and you get it immediately because of the beak. Like, that's a penguin.
I'm trying to think of like a good thing for this video.
And also, they're called bitter critters, so it's like maybe a bug-themed thing. Like, maybe I could take a random Marvel character that's themed off a bug, or a random DC character that's themed off a bug, and do like a bug.
Oh, what if you got like footage of like 2 bugs fighting, like king beetles,
or
and then just like
build a maze and put 6 beetles in a maze, and then they have to wait to see how it happens. I don't know if people get mad about me killing beetles for footage, though. I mean, I don't care, but I feel like someone would be mad at me for that.
Someone would
I feel
get
like
mad.
the Petco people would be mad at me for that. Like, why are you buying 6? Like, I don't know.
Toy beetles.
I want 6. Toy beetles isn't bad. Beyblades. Beyblades with bugs glued on them.
Oh, Beyblades that catch fire. I saw some video of some guy doing that with like real like metal ones, and that was sick.
Well, they have like a metal base, so if you just took the plastic parts and cast those in metal, you can make an all-metal one.
Dude, cause like, well, I saw like, it's like, you know how like you get like the rotary saws?
Yeah.
Right? They made an attachment for this like custom-made Beyblade that they made in a metal shop, and they wound it up to like 200 RPMs and then let it go, and then it was sparking against each other, and then they threw gasoline on it.
It got the fucking Speed Force.
We did.
It was the Flash of fucking Beyblades. The Backyardigans. This fucking Pablo. I can't get over Pablo. I saw this guy so much in my childhood, because it was right after I was like not watching this kind of stuff anymore, but it was on TV all the time. So I remember just seeing this fucking penguin and being mad, like, bitch, I don't want to see the Backyardigans.
Just being mad at Pablo.
Just like, put on the fucking Mighty Ducks. Put on some old cartoons. I don't want to see. I want to see Megas XLR, even though that's a different station.
I love Megas XLR.
I know, me too. What would be on?
Hold on, I'm messing with my gain a bit. Am I getting too loud or am I getting too low?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
I do love this song though. I can't not picture it with footage of something cool happening, but I can't imagine what yet. Maybe like a
Crazy Taxi?
I was gonna say Cardboard Crank, You imagine if I like did a D make of Crank. You ever seen Crank?
I don't think I have.
It's the one with Jason Statham, and he's got to keep his adrenaline going or he'll die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm Chevy Chelios. He like sticks a shotgun in a guy's ass in like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
I remember that one scene. That one scene where he had to make sure his heart kept going.
That one scene with the horse.
The one scene when he was with his lady.
Yeah, the horse race, and the whole crowd is like, "Oh hey, hi baby." Once is here. Once is in the chat.
Talking about a lot of things.
I don't know why I responded with the chat when you can hear my voice, but we're talking about Crank because I'm trying to come up with an idea to match this footage I got with to make a short film out of it. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about some things too.
Let's play more of the clip.
Yeah.
It also makes me think of Robert Rodriguez. Crank is a movie, my love.
Good night. I'm getting like 70s dancing vibes.
Yeah, I was also getting like Robert Rodriguez. Good night, baby.
Bye-bye.
I'll come talk to you. I'm also getting like Death Wish, Planet Terror, Frank House vibes.
Yeah. Why am I thinking of Toxic Avenger?
I don't know who spilled some beer.
Oh, dude. When he said, I don't know who sprayed beer on me, so some idiot like ran into the pit with a bottle of water and like threw it at the band and me who was recording them. I was so mad. I wanted to do
What the heck?
I wanted to do a fight so bad.
Dude, I would have fought. Learn your etiquette, Mac.
He was fucked up too, so I was like, it'd be so easy to beat this guy up.
Bro, you need bouncers wherever you go.
I need to stop getting so mad at people who are clearly retarded. You know what I mean? Because, like, he's clearly retarded. Because who does that? But I can't help but be like, how stupid are you? Like, what's wrong with you? But it's like, you know what's wrong with him. He's an idiot. So.
That is true. Like, a lot of the times you can choose how to or how you bust it.
It's like yelling at a stray dog for peeing in the street. Like, it's a stray dog.
Yeah.
It's going to pee in the street. Just doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
So, that's the only part that I like.
You can't understand stupidity.
Yeah, I just get so mad. Well, I had a long day, too, so I had a lot of anger built up. So when he did that, I was like, oh, please start moshing near me, please. Do anything, please mosh into me. All I want to do is accidentally plow into you. Anyways. Yeah, that first part really gave me, like... I'm going to switch back to YouTube so we can look at reference stuff. I'll keep playing this homemade Iron Man trailer. Now that you know that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. So far we have backyard.
Ladies, children,
Shoes.
some people call me a
So much toy shops.
I consider myself a teacher. Lesson number 1. Heroes. There's no
This is so cool. What the?
Wow, wow, wow.
Stop the line.
Because there's no snow.
Oh, hey, I'm not really Iron
Yeah.
Man. I'm Dustin, director of homemade movies. Did you
Damn,
know
do you remember this tone of voice? Hey guys, it's me, internet guy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
You had to have that kind of that kind of tone. Hey guys, if you like this, watch and subscribe.
Literally only a certain type of autistic guy was able to speak that way all the time. Who already spoke that way.
Yeah.
But hey, respect. Those guys got a
Respect,
lot of success for a 5-year period.
Does he make anything now?
It seems like it seems like he sold the YouTube thing. He sold the channel. Or he may have never even owned the channel, to be honest with you. I think Cinefix was always like one of those people who's like, we're going to hire people to make content.
Interesting.
This is 5 years ago. This is 6 years ago. I think that style of like DIY filmmaking just died because people were like, I don't give a shit about creativity. Do fucking effects. And they all became like CG guys, you know what I mean? Like people don't do handmade shit like that anymore.
It's true.
Here we go. This is the list of homemade shot for shot Independence Day.
Yo.
It is morning.
Has found a freaking bottle cap. Cass!
You greet your loved one. You grab the morning paper. And although it seems like any ordinary day, it isn't.
I love this fake Will Smith.
For one extraordinary
dollars.
Everyone's like so much skinnier than, I guess it was the times. Than it would be now.
Right?
Event has occurred. The question of whether or not
Obesity did not take hold.
I think our generation just didn't eat at a certain age.
I really
It's true.
90 billion light years to come down here and start.
I ate a lot.
I did too.
I eat too much, bro.
Clock is ticking.
I really like the analog like cutouts for the title cards and the effects.
We must launch a counteroffensive.
The acting not so much, but
over American soil.
If we don't strike soon, there may not be much of an America left.
I like, yeah, the titles were good. Especially dedication, though, honestly.
yeah, like these parts I like a lot more. But I know it's a shot-for-shot remix, so they literally have to do everything like the exact same.
Oh, you can't hit nothing!
Bro, it's hard to get that about it.
What'd you say?
It's hard to believe that we have a generation that original.
You're clipping us. I can't tell if you stop talking.
Gosh darn it, Discord.
I got most of it though. You're saying like they don't, the generation that like doesn't understand this kind of like art form really.
Yeah.
They're so just like just use Photoshop. Like that's the shit post that they understand
Happy
is like,
Independence Day, everybody.
just
Make
put
sure to check out
JPEGs
the
on top
behind
of
the
each
scenes.
other. Just layer fucking JPEGs in CapCut. Like they don't have
True.
like cutting things out and taking video of it with a camcorder. To them, it's like, what camcorder? The fuck is that?
Hold on, let me try to fix my Discord really quick.
Alright, I'm gonna look for clips for inspiration.
Give me a sec.
Let's see this. I want to see how they make this.
Dustin McLean, Claire Max, and Benjamin Martin, experts in the world of cosplay and DIY, masters of duct tape, cardboard, and hot glue.
On the bottom, I'm going to use some elastic. I'm going to attach it to the inside of the bowls so that they'll stay on my feet. Brand new, these are probably like $2 or $3 a roll. I'm going to hold off on spray painting them because I want to make all the pieces. Moving on to the legs. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to hold on to these actually a little big. We'll see. Might use those for the helmet. Leg pieces go up to just over his knees. That might be pretty good. All right, here we go. So now that I have it cut, I can draw the shapes on the top and the bottom of the leg piece. Now, I've been using a rotary tool to cut all of this plastic stuff out, but you could totally use a box cutter or some scissors, and then, of course, you can get sandpaper to help smooth out the edges and everything. Okay, we've got Mega Man feet, so we've got Mega Man legs, and these are ready to paint, but I'm going to hold off on that until I do the arms, which are pretty simple. Gonna go with these guys. Ready for paint. All right, it's helmet time. I have a few different options I'm gonna play around with, so let's check them out. I know I mentioned before I was gonna play around with these lids. That's a really good shape there. I don't know if I want these. I think I might use this though. So I'm not sure if these are the best option now that I look at them, so I'm gonna take a look at some helmets I have. I've got football, baseball, got some skate helmets, there's like a motorcycle helmets. This was actually $10 at the thrift store. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And I think I'm gonna use this piece here for the widow's peak in the front. So really all I gotta do is take this off and attach it to the front here. Cool. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay, this whole thing comes out. Okay, that's it. That's all that's protecting you from the road. I'm gonna take the straps off. So to attach this to the lip of the helmet, I'm going to use super glue. I'm going to use two different kinds. I'm going to use regular liquid super glue, and there's a couple of spaces where the cutting wasn't exact. I'm going to fill that in with gel super glue, and when it hards, I can sand it to make a nice smooth edge. You can also use epoxy, plastic epoxy, but that takes like 24 hours to dry. So I got the gluing and sanding stuff done. I got the base of the helmet looking really good, and I think it's now time to figure out the side pieces. And I know that they light up, so I got some LEDs. Kind of pair them up with the right shape. I have a few different shapes here. All of this stuff was 99-cent store. 3, 99 cents. Pack of 4, 99 cents. Kind of like this one. I have to trim that to like right there probably. For the red part of the lights, I'm going to be using index dividers. I got this pack at the 99-cent store. I'm going to cut the holes out and put them on the inside of my side pieces. Right now I'm just finding the position for the side pieces so that I can glue the base plates on to the helmet. Now it's time for the mohawk. He's got kind of like a mohawk thing and then a square right on the front. And so I found some knee pads. These are garden knee pads. They're made out of EVA foam. They're very thick and they're very flexible. So we're going to cut these up and do the top pieces. This has a texture on it, so I'm going to sand that texture off. Helmet is ready to get painted. Now the helmet's going to be dark blue. Side pieces are going to be light blue. And then I have my foam pieces temporarily attached here so I can paint them light blue while they're curved. I have a lighter blue, kind of a baby blue. This is about $4 too. So dark blue. Helmet is all painted and these pieces are now going to go onto the blue official helmet. So here we have all of the Mega Man pieces. Now I could stop here and have a pretty sweet costume, but I want to take it one step further and do the blaster. I just so happened to find this perfectly shaped pitcher. It was like, I was so happy I was dancing in the store. And this thing was only $5. There is the cannon on the end, which I'm going to kind of modify. Essentially, I'm going to have to take the spout off and cut a hole in the bottom, so I can put my arm through it. For the red element on the inside of the blaster, I'm going to cut the bottom of this cup off. Using some cardboard to create a spacer to hold the red element in place.
Looks like this costs a lot more than they're leaving on.
This is the side. There's like a yellow light panel. For the lights on the inside, I found these kind of knockoff lightsabers at the 99-cent store. On the inside, they are just wires with LEDs on them. So I have red ones for the cannon and then a yellow one for the side bar. I'm just going to mask off the cannon on the end here so I don't paint over the red, and then hit it with blue.
That's actually really
That's
impressive.
awesome. It's like a cartoon come to life. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to put all this stuff on. Yeah, that's Mega Man. Okay, blaster time. This is looking pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna go show it off to the rest of the SWAT.
All right, are we ready to check out the completed Mega Man costume?
Yep, let's see it.
Can't wait.
Oh, there he is.
Nice.
All right, looking good. Whoa, whoa, watch me pointing that thing.
We have lights.
Sides light up too.
Whoa.
Cool.
So
cool,
I won't get hit by any bikes.
Yeah, safety first.
You wear this jogging, right? Like
Yeah.
that's.
You got some nice tap lights.
The tap
action.
lights on the side
Yep.
too.
My favorite part is the shorts. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's looking
I think
real
those
sexy.
are everyone's favorite part.
I like that it still has belt buckles too.
Yeah,
so
well,
you might
case-
need to wear a belt. How much did you end up spending on this whole thing?
Total is about $60 for the whole thing, including spray paint. And then if you wanted to just build the blaster, that was $9. The helmet was like about $15.
Nice.
All right, so let us know in the comments what costumes and characters you want the costume squad to tackle, and stay tuned because Dustin's up next.
Yep, I am.
I'm gonna see if I can find something like this that has like a vibe that I want to match. Let's watch some old trailers.
Horrible. That face. Those eyes.
Please try to describe it.
Like nothing I've ever seen before.
You're the only one who saw it and survived. Whatever it is, it must exist. It's still there, trapped. I must go into that cave before the police. There's another cave behind there.
Travel back with us to the beginning of time, when giant reptiles thunder defiance, and man is yet unborn. From this nightmare world emerges a fearsome half-man, half-ape with the strength of 20 demons, trapped in a dark subterranean cavern. Its frozen fury preserved in suspended
Trog.
animation. It comes silently screaming through the ages.
Trog.
This terrifying half-human monster awakens at last.
Trog.
Awakens now.
Trog.
To vent its murderous wrath
Trog.
on you.
Trog. Trog. I love that. That doesn't have the full costume. It's just the head. Trog. Trog.
Whatever the risk, this kill-crazy fiend from hell must be destroyed. You may want to hide, you may want to forget what you see, but you can't. You can't escape. Stay where you are, Dr. Brockton. That's an order.
Dr. Brompton.
Dr. Brockton.
Dr. Brompton. Trog. Trog. Okay. Close. Let's see what this is.
Sometimes the most unlikely people become heroes. Starring Henry Winkler, Sally Field, and Harrison Ford.
Whoa, fuck.
Why were you in the hospital?
Because I am supposed to be.
Crazy.
You've been in and out of here 4 times already. I don't think you really like it up there. I have bigger
Look at that
plans.
mustache.
I want to start a worm farm with the guys that I fought with.
Who's that?
Monroe, with Eureka on his head. Do you ever hear from him?
Who?
Monroe.
Lord, no, man. I haven't even heard from you since day before never.
I've been tied up.
In a straitjacket?
Sometimes the harder you try to find home, the further away it gets.
I think the car was in an accident. Motel hit it.
And some nightmares you never wake up from.
Please don't be crazy, Jack. Please, please, don't leave me. Please don't be crazy.
Okay. I hope that fixed it, at least for now. Gosh darn it.
Did you know that there's this crazy movie starring the Fonz, Sally Fields, and Harrison Ford?
How?
Look at this shit.
I'm watching. This is crazy.
Starring Henry Winkler.
What the heck?
Starring the Fonz. Harrison Ford. Han Solo.
Why were you in the hospital? Because I am supposed to be.
How?
So the whole movie is like he comes back from Nam, I'm guessing, and they're putting him in a fucking like mental hospital. And he's like trying to break out, and his girlfriend's like, "Just be normal."
Just be normal.
No, man, I haven't even heard from you since the day before never. In a straitjacket?
The whole thing is just like,
The harder you try to find home, the further away it gets.
I think the car was in an accident. Motel hit it.
And some
I gotta watch this movie.
you never wake up from.
Please don't be crazy, Jack. Please,
I gotta watch this movie.
don't leave me. Please don't be crazy.
And sometimes you just have to grab the wheel and put your foot to the throttle.
Motel.
Yeah, because the world can never have too many heroes.
like he ends up being in a fucking race for some reason. That looks terrible. But I was trying to find like cool 70s movie trailers to give me inspiration.
Introducing.
Like I was trying to find something that would match the music, you know what I mean?
Harrison Ford's acting career has always been a mystery to me because my mom, every time like I've ever mentioned Harrison Ford, she speaks with him. She speaks about him in such reverence, like she knows the sacred word and she'll never. And I'm like, she's like, ah, yes, Harrison Ford, I remember him, and never elaborates.
Yes, I met him once. We were boys.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of the Omega Man?
I have not.
I mean neither. Such a long Warner Brothers thing, Jesus. Whoa.
My mom went to high school with LL Cool J.
That's cool. That's LL Cool J.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, and all the phones over here. And he has a machine gun. Whoa.
Dude.
Oh, I think
Dude.
it's I Am Legend.
Is it?
I think it's based off I Am Legend, yeah.
There is no phone ringing, damn it!
It's kind of cool.
The last man on Earth
Yo.
lives in a fortress.
What day is it anyway?
If PUBG had this level of like production value, I'd play it.
Yeah, if it looked like this.
Yeah.
Discovered check.
This should be a new Fallout game, honestly.
How does that grab you, Caesar?
Oh, that'd be
The
sick.
last man on Earth always carries an automatic weapon. The last man on Earth is hunting.
This is pretty sick.
I like this.
Because the last man on Earth is not alone.
Whoa.
Black Lady with an
I want to have, yeah, I want to have a movie night with this.
Don't turn, just stand. When I want you to
Yeah,
turn, I'll
should.
turn you on or off, up or around. I'll turn you. Now cool it. Now put your hands out. Out. Way out.
Is
Now,
not
turn around. I'd like
alone.
to come crucify you,
It's just gonna
baby.
be like, nah, take your pants
Got
off.
any more questions? Fat
My name is Robert.
Your name's Mud.
Called it.
Yep.
I like how it cuts away before they can kiss. No, we're not doing that. Who are these guys? Why is he shooting screens?
This is not the place where all the dead were burned.
Yeah, I think it is. They're supposed to be vampires.
Find the switches. Get those lights off.
This is awesome.
Damn it, left and step on it.
Blade is based off of this guy. I kind of wish it didn't show us the vampires.
No, you gotta know. Oh shit. We're talking about cock.
Get out of the way.
We're talking about penis.
Open it up.
Shaft's his name.
The Omega Man.
Can't say you're gonna be here.
I'm watching your stream through Twitch, and I'm counting the, I'm counting the seconds of the day.
It's like 5 or 6.
It ain't right.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing Shaft.
Shaft. Hell yeah.
That's some cold shit. Throwing my man Leroy out the window. Just picked my man up and threw him out the goddamn window. Listen, Snow White. Me and you gonna tangle.
I'm also eating tacos.
Why don't you stop playing with yourself, Willie?
Ooh.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Shit. Shaft's his name. Shaft's his game.
Hey, man, I don't know no Ben Buford. 20. Oh, that Ben Buford.
We're gonna take it out of your ass, pimp.
I'm looking for a nigga named John Shaft.
Whoa.
Just found him.
Hard R's.
The mob wanted Harlem.
It's a different
back.
time.
They got Shaft up to here.
All I'm asking you is to let me know what's going on.
Just trying to
No
be
names,
a white
no
boss
places,
here.
just what?
Okay, Tom, used up your minute. Get out.
Don't tell me, man.
Where the gun? None here. God damn.
They got Shaft up to here.
You want to play your super heavy black number? I'm going to play mine. We can nail your tail for manslaughter on you right now.
I'm gonna check on Bestie out there.
Right on.
When you lead that revolution, why they better be standing still? But you don't run with a down no more. We're done running now.
Shaft. Hotter than Bond, cooler than Bullet.
Oi.
Rated R. If you want to see Shaft, ask your mama.
Damn. That was good marketing. Ask your mama. You want to see this movie? Ask your mama. Bitch. You can't handle this fucking movie. That'd be funny. The trailer just starts insulting you. Let's see.
Dude, hiccups just destroyed me right now. Holy crap.
He's dying.
Oh.
The fuck is Detroit 9000?
Radio 9,000. Officer in trouble.
Is Detroit in the year 9000?
Trouble? When you got the biggest ripoff of the decade in the murder capital of the world, you've got more than trouble. You've got disaster.
Music used to like either be so good or so bad in the past. Sometimes music was like
There really was no in between.
no, it was
It
either
was like
the coolest shit you
good
ever
or bad.
heard that will like shape the rest of music to come, or just like the worst like fake gospel, bad everything, just like a mishmash of bullshit. It's like ugh.
Yeah, it's true.
Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
Dirty Mary, crazy Larry.
What is this?
You gotta keep on moving. No time to
I keep having to mute myself because I keep dying.
And Susan George are Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry. There's nothing they won't try.
Larry can drive most anything with a motor, gun, and shine. With the way he moves his old machine, it drives old Mary wild. Larry's what you call your crazy man, and no chance he won't take. As for Dirty Mary, ain't no kind of loving she won't make. Dirty Mary.
Some producer convinced these two they're gonna be the next big thing. Think about that.
Yeah, merchandise on time. It's been delivered and it's just waiting.
George. And a hotel room for 2 months. Let's make a movie. What's the plot?
Robbery's a dangerous business.
But anytime you want out, you
Both
just
y'all
holler.
being crazy.
Hold on, baby.
Lord's gonna get you if you don't look out. At least they're gonna try.
Hey, hold it!
Coming at you down every road, coming at you in the sky.
That plan is mine.
I want him stopped. Stop how? Fresh right into him.
This music is pretty bad.
You better run now, you better move. In fact, you better fly. Nobody gets away with spitting, smacking, law and order die. Dirty Mary, crazy Larry, right on.
Gonna eat your lunch, you long head.
Where'd they get a helicopter from?
Remember
Whoa.
Robert Mitchum in Thunder Road?
Fair, it's fair.
All these guys are just guys who got back from Nam who are like, I need a fucking adrenaline hit. Let's drive cars way too fast down the street. Why? For a movie? I don't know. Who gives a shit why?
I think someone's knocking on the door. Crazy Larry.
He wants to play.
That's the same shot. That's the same shot.
So many film reels.
Peter Fonda, Susan George, Adam Rourke, Vic Morrow, Roddy McDowell, Dirty Mary, and Crazy Larry. They don't call them that for nothing.
I don't understand. Why do they call them that?
I don't know.
They didn't scream anything crazy or dirty. They were just two people driving.
Nothing was exclusively crazy. Nothing was exclusively dirty. It was all just warm.
She like bit him at one point.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on in Japan.
Yeah. The first comment, one of my favorite films.
What is happening?
I want to watch this.
That's not me. That was
What?
the video.
What is this?
This This is like Yakuza the movie.
Dude, let's do the video that you want to do. Just make it like this. Really bad choreography. Even worse than this. It's just one big continuous fight scene.
Never ending fight. With those like freeze frames.
Yeah. Oh my god! The eyeball!
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It doesn't make any fucking sense though. Wow. What is it with movies and like this guy and this guy? Why is it always like matching guys?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like this one's free.
Yeah.
You guys stay alive till now.
What the heck? Freebie bean!
Is this supposed to be a comedy?
How do you get up in the morning?
Lady and a princess is here.
This is made by Warner Brothers. This is amazing.
Hey, you can't go in there.
I spent half my life in toilets.
What was going through your mind? Indecent exposure? Red Myers? Are you insane?
How about it? You got pushed off! What are you doing? Huh? I'm getting crazy! I'm getting crazy up here!
Intelligence squad?
What were you doing at the Red Coach Motor Lodge last night, lady?
I was at the school meeting in
Oh, yeah?
auditorium last
Yeah?
night.
Your car was at the Red Coach Motor Lodge!
So what?
You apologize about my gun. You apologize to this. Apologize about my
To
gun.
this.
I apologize about your lip.
You're not fit to guard the fish at the aquarium.
If you had with our help an airtight case against Red Myers,
an indictment in the grand jury. Would that
change your?
would it help anything, sir?
Anything
for you?
Who
Would
is
that
this?
change things
Is this
necessarily?
what is
An
this?
airtight case, sir.
Yeah, what is this for?
I can't tell what kind of movie this is.
Yeah.
Something for you. Play
now this is nice.
Is it a
It's
comedy?
like a New York Jew comedy where it's just two Jewish guys
Yeah.
muttering at each other.
And
Is it satire? I feel like it's satire.
It's not enough.
Maybe back then this is like really funny.
I need a witness.
Yeah.
we have one, sir. Oh, why do you? There's a problem, a small
We have a little
problem.
problem in that regard, sir.
It's a small problem, sir, but and that is that Red Myers may not be alive on Monday, sir.
There's a contract out on him, sir, from Detroit Professional, so we have a major problem.
They want to kill him. It's a huge problem. I mean, how do you deal with the monsters?
We don't have one major problem. You know why we don't have a problem? I'm going to tell you why we don't have a problem. There's no problem here. Red Myers will be alive by Monday. You know why Red Myers will be alive by Monday? Because you boys are going to keep him alive until Monday.
Who put these two together and said, yeah, you're funny?
I don't know.
Get his gun! He hasn't got a gun! What do you mean he hasn't got a gun? I'm telling you, he hasn't got a gun! Get his ID something, will you? Oh! He's a Cadillac salesman!
What is this dialogue?
Yeah, this has to be supposed to be like the other guys, right? But it's just
Yeah.
bad. This is supposed to be slapstick.
This feels like slapstick. But it misses the mark on so much stuff, even
every
just
mark.
by just like watching the freaking just the trailer alone, like the dialogue, nothing hits, nothing's funny.
Freebie and the Bean. And we're supposed to know what that means. Freebie.
Read the first comment on this. I want to see who's a fan of Freebie and the Bean.
This movie was my favorite. My best friend and I went to see it a few times in the theater. R.I.P. Freebie James Caan. Okay. It was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Anybody tells me that the 70s were the best decade for cinema, this is one of the movies I tell them to watch. Okay, that's pretty good.
Gosh darn it.
That's pretty lame. I think it's all old guys.
Probably.
Because then this one says, rest in peace, Alan Arkin, who I guess is the Bean.
R.I.P. to Bean. R.I.P. to Bean.
Oh, it was totally ad-libbed, so like they didn't even have a script.
That makes a lot of sense, and it shows.
It does.
I think it's okay to have like scenes.
I think it's okay
But not
to
like
do that
an
if you have
entire movie.
improvisers doing improv, but not with just two random actors.
Or if like you have people who know how to.
The Britannic, one of the last great ocean liners. On board, 1,200 passengers, planning to have the time of their lives until Juggernaut.
My name is Juggernaut. I have placed 7 bombs aboard.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
You attempt to
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
They will explode. Weather conditions.
Whoa, Hannibal Lecter on the boat.
Impossible. Unless you pay.
Hannibal Lecter on the boat. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
That's what this is.
Juggernaut. The greatest sea adventure of all time has just begun.
Navy guys doing Navy stuff.
But government is useless.
But it is the view of Her Majesty's government to resist extortion by terror.
The police are
Holy
helpless.
shit.
Intelligence dug out 112 bomb design experts. Eliminating dead, aged, and infirm leaves us 46 possibilities.
The Navy is powerless.
What was the production budget for movies like these? Holy crap.
Like $500,000.
We're not.
Which went a lot further back then than it does now.
1,200 passengers and crews. You know a bigger game than that.
Alright, I'm gonna check my
In
They have like
2 hours, 1,200 people will die unless one man can save them. His name is Tony Fallon.
Fallon, the champion.
His rank is Chief Naval Bomb Expert.
It's my ship now, Captain. At least until dawn tomorrow.
His job is a tightrope between life and death.
Oh, you're a good man, Juggernaut. But so am I.
How do we defuse the bombs?
There's half a dozen triggers hidden away in here, all to be cut through before we reach the timer.
A man made those bombs, a man like us.
There's no current in the top blue wire or the white.
Is everything going to be
British
smooth
man.
and beautiful?
I know, this is literally just like, yes,
I
British.
didn't know the man who was trying to kill me.
Yes, I'm British. Step out of my way, this is my boat.
Look, I know how he's done it.
Be gone, sir. Shall I cut the blue wire? Or...
Richard Harris.
Cut both.
Omar Sharif. David
Yes.
Hemmings. Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
Shirley Knight. Clifton James. Roy Kinnear. Juggernaut. The greatest sea adventure of all time has just begun.
Is it? Movies used to be really confusing. Like, we have a boat, and we have actors. What's the story? There's a bomb on the boat. You gotta defuse the bomb. It's like, why not just...
But there's a single guy who knows how to do it, and he's British.
Just do, like, a murder?
It's like, okay.
Why not just do, like, something more understandable? Let's see. Have you seen this movie before? This is one of my favorite movies.
The year 2000. America is a vast speedway. People line the streets to witness the greatest drivers on Earth in a race from sea to shining sea.
This is a death race.
You finish first, or not at all. Death Race 2000. Every car a deadly weapon. Every
Death Race, let's go.
I have to admit the remake is
traffic
better.
is murder.
It is. In every way. It's, yeah.
Except this part.
Frankenstein.
Like the
National
outfit
hero.
is so much cooler
Best
than
driver on Earth.
but everything else is better.
I don't want you to die.
He was built by the world's finest surgeons to drive the...
I like to think that Wacky Racers like inspired.
Death Race 2000, rated R.
I love the Wacky Racers.
And
no, stop going back to Freebie and the Bean. I don't want to see.
no more Bean. Bean has come to haunt us.
I can't with the Bean.
Can't with the Bean, man.
The human tornado.
I'm mean as snakes and twice as bad. But for the price of admission, I can't be had. If you crave
This is
satisfaction,
awesome.
this is the place to find that action. Come into
Whoa,
this
blur
theater
boobs.
as its next attraction is the
Blur boobs. Blur boobs. Twitch. TOS.
Oh, it's a huge black bar. I think we're all right.
Okay, we're good. We're
It's
good.
like a
That wasn't censored.
It covers like half of her fucking body.
Twitch, this is for educational purposes.
It's pretty thoroughly censored. I'm not worried about it.
It's true.
He think he's bad and ain't got no class. I'm gonna rock this shotgun up his motherfucking ass.
Bro, I'm so sure that guy's junk was not censored, but that was just funny.
Yeah, you didn't see anything. It was fine.
I didn't see shit.
You can't see it.
I punched a hurricane and made it a breeze. I swallowed an iceberg and did
What the fuck is this movie?
I chained down thunder and handcuffed
I gotta watch this.
Did that guy just rhyme before he shot his gun?
grabbed the star traveling 1,000,000 miles a minute and slowed it down to the state.
There is a sex scene where he destroys the room.
Women shriek when they see my physique. I got a dog.
I need to watch this movie.
The human tornado.
What is going on?
What?
Whoa.
This is literally Undercover Brother.
I need to watch this.
It's endless kicks.
Oh my god.
It's the same sound effect over and over again.
Human tornado, I guess this is what.
Oh, nunchucks.
Yo.
Fucking Michelangelo shows up.
The human tornado.
Dude, that picture of him when they're showing his name is so funny. Like, it's the most unflattering thing I've ever seen.
I know.
Oh god. Damn, that's funny. Let's see what they're doing in Japan.
Yeah, what's going on?
The killer. There we go. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
These are cool fights though.
Yeah.
They actually know how to do fights in movies.
It's true. This is cool. Killing machine. He's holding one of my favorite guns. The one with the I forgot what it's called. It has the clip on the top of the gun, and it's like a banana clip.
The Japanese.
Yeah, like I used to use that one in video games. Like, I love that gun.
In war.
Yeah, in war.
When I was in World War II.
Back in my past life, you know.
Wow, at double speed it's so slow.
Whoa.
It's so slow. Wait, are they wearing swastikas? Are these Nazi
Are
ninjas?
they? They are!
Dude, these are Kanye West branded geese.
Oh my gosh! Don't show Kanye. He will literally make a clothing line for this.
Kanye geese.
Kanye geese.
Karate ninjas. Karate Nazis. Karate Nazis. Although I'm pretty sure that's the swastika the right way, or no, that's the Nazi.
I know, I thought it was the other way.
I think the Nazi way is, I don't know. It's funny no matter what.
It's true, it's funny.
Oh, it's Karate Kid.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't that chick in the last movie?
Probably. They all look the same.
Ray, come on, man.
What? Actors from the 70s all look the same. What do you think I meant?
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Oh, fuck. I have fun. It's late. We're allowed to have fun. Doberman cop.
We are.
Cop.
I haven't
It's
even
Doberman
drank
cop.
anything.
It's literally what it's.
Doberman cop?
That's a cool gun.
Oh my god. I want more tacos, man. Doberman cop.
Oh, okay. That's his nickname.
貴様任官して以来今日まで何人殺したかわからんじゃないか沖縄ではなそれが正当防衛で通用したかもしれんがなここではそうはいかん
Shinichi Chiba.
I think it's the same guy, Sonny Chiba.
Yeah.
I think he went by Sonny because it's easier to say than Shinichi. Oh, so he's called Doberman Cop and he has a Doberman.
Interesting.
It'd be like if Batman had pet bats. Although Catman does have pet cats. So.
Doesn't Batman have a pet dog?
Yeah, he has Ace the Bat Hound. I think it's a Doberman. Sometimes
No
it's a German
fucking way.
Shepherd. It depends who's drawing it.
Batman secretly names each and every bat in his cave.
I doubt it. It seems like you'd be like bat number 7, bat number 8, bat number 9.
Bat number... Why does he have a pig?
That was a dog.
No, it's a pig.
These 70s trailers are too much. They're really pushing the line. They're invoking a lot of...
They really pushed the line. This is crazy.
Really hard to... I was like, I should probably... Oh, I didn't know there was this 1978.
Twitch, I would like to let you know that this is on YouTube.
It wasn't me.
This is public access stuff on YouTube that has not been flagged under TOS. Ergo, you cannot do anything. Like, take it up with YouTube.
Double check. It doesn't count if it's grainy and filmy. We all know this.
This is true.
It has to be in 4K. This Inglourious Basterds looks awful. That's kind of cool.
Is that Seth Rogen? Why is it like Seth Rogen's dad?
It's Jake Rogen.
It's Jake Rogen. His grandfather.
Tell them, Ken. They'll believe you.
Yeah. So, Louis?
I accidentally killed a loudmouth sergeant just like you. You want to try for two? They can only shoot me once.
What are you doing here? You should be at the bridge.
Now you remember what I said. You take care.
You do.
I guess this is like the movie they're making in. What movie?
When the firing
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm gonna put a bullet through your skull.
Oh yeah.
Well, laugh, you son of a bitch. You'll get yours.
So it would be a mistake to kill me now. I can
Thick
only be
mustache.
of use to you.
That's a very
I
thick
am
mustache. How?
He speaks English.
And you have the guts to offer me in exchange a gang of deserters, cutthroats, and thieves.
We have a problem here, Colonel. You see, I have an obligation to these men. I promised them I would take them to Switzerland. And that's what I'm going to do.
What? He speaks English.
I think that's Hugo Stiglitz.
Yeah?
I bet you that's his character's name. That's why they have the reference in the other one where it's like everyone's heard of Hugo Stiglitz.
Yeah.
How do they sound like laser guns?
Some guy just could not find the right soundbite. Like.
Here, let's clean this up a little bit and change it to sci-fi. Let's get
Yeah.
to the nerdy realm and get away from these unhinged movies that are going to get me banned on Twitch.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been trying to figure out an idea for your video. I am trying so bad.
It's alright. These are fun to just watch, to be honest. Just to see what kind of nonsense people are getting up to. Okay, this is the 80s, but I'm still curious because I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah.
Boyle and Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
In a mining town on the second moon of Jupiter, something deadly is happening.
Pretty soon they'll see that this is just like every other mining town. I work these people hard, and I let them play hard. There's never much trouble. We're all professionals.
I'm sure we are. We've only been here 2 weeks. It'll get better, I promise.
I got nothing more on that incident in the mine yesterday. It looks like some guy just went wacko.
It happens here.
How often?
I don't know. It just happens here.
Why?
This is cool.
I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't tell you why. Some people just can't take it here after a while.
This is cool. I like this.
What's that guy think he's doing?
Yeah.
No way it could have been homicide.
I like the sets.
28 in the last 6 months.
Did you do autopsy?
No.
Then how do you know it was a suicide?
There's no other explanation.
This is a precursor to Dead Space.
When a person exposes himself to zero pressure atmosphere, there isn't a whole lot left to inspect.
This is literally like, what if we do Sherlock Holmes in space?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Try and meddle. I want you to know what you're meddling with. How do you lead? Dealing with
We should do a cyberpunk Sherlock Holmes.
You know how hard that would go? Oh
So,
my
they're dead.
dude. That's such a good idea. Oh my god.
Maybe they made a mistake.
He's like a super hacker.
Bro.
And Watson's like
It's
one
like
of those...
it's Blade Runner, but it's more like detailed into like it's like intricate like noir aspect.
Yeah, so yeah, and Watson's still a doctor, but he's like the chop shop ones who like install upgrades and stuff.
Or he's an AI.
No, I think what's her face should be AI, the Mrs. Hudson.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And she's like a weird, attractive robot that people are like, "Was weird? Why would you make her look like this?" And you're like, "What? What? It looks like Hatsune Miku. What?"
Oh my god.
Like doing that to someone, where it's like you have a holographic projection in your house, and it's just this like very uncomfortable anime girl that just follows you around. It's like, "Can I get you something?" It's like, "Stop. Turn this off."
Oh my god. It's the mystery, and then along the other mystery, like, oh my god, like you could delve like so to like the mentality of Sherlock as why he kept her around as AI, and it just gets like more dark and twisted. It's like, yeah, I missed her, but I also wanted her. I wanted her to be, but she'll never be what I want her to be. She's gone. And then someone calls him out and off the pin for a little bit.
That would be cool.
Not me wanting to write a fanfic. Damn it! Dude, you know how hard. Oh!
It would be good.
Oh!
Also, in that same universe, doing Jekyll and Hyde about like a guy who installs a chip into his brain, but then the chip like takes over while he's sleeping and goes out and like
Sherlock Holmes is trying to figure out the mystery behind the murders that Jekyll and Hyde did.
Because he doesn't leave any physical evidence, like because
doesn't leave evidence.
Because it's a computer. It's a computer doing a murder. It would know what to do. It would know how to kill somebody without leaving any evidence.
I'm so fucking hyped right now. It's so stupid. It's not what it. No, why?
Because it's cool.
Oh my god, that would go so fucking uncharacteristically hard.
I'm imagining like the art style from the Phantom 2040 series from the 90s.
Dude.
Do you remember that show?
Yeah. No, that would go so far. Oh my god. And it's like every episode is like you switch the perspective between like Sherlock Holmes, figure out the mystery, and the Jekyll shit. Yeah. Or you have one season dedicated to Sherlock Holmes figuring it out and going all the way to the end. Second season, you start with Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and it's like different perspective, and then like find out that they're just both really fucked up individuals.
So
one like hero fights to save our dying planet, the Phantom.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feel so hard.
His head gets smaller when he puts the mask on.
Oh my god, you're right.
That's sick. I won't watch the whole episode, but so like that art style, but it's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Oh my god. The dialogue between Watson and Sherlock. Sherlock's just like, Watson's like, you haven't been asleep in 4 days. And then like Sherlock's like, damn it, I don't need a babysitter.
Yeah, he's like mad at him for not unplugging himself from his computer.
Yeah. And Watson's like, well, if you stop listening to that computer in your head, and he's like, don't talk about.
That would be awesome.
Sherlock has like a pile of bottles like near his like stairs. Watson's like,
Gross.
you need to get a hold of yourself, man. People are dying.
Like gross.
I'm gonna be stuck with all night now.
Just Sherlock stuff in your brain. What the fuck is this? Is this a new movie that's coming out?
Yo.
This feels like AI, but I want to see what it is.
AI movie trailers.
Maybe it's
One movie I really want to see. The Green Knight. I haven't seen.
The Green Knight? Yeah, I haven't seen it either. It was on my list when it came out, then I just never saw it.
I saw like a recap like video of it, but I never watched it. It's really good. I gotta watch it.
Where am I? Who am I? I don't know what happened here. But when I woke up, there is no one left. Movement at exterior airlock. Who are you?
It's me.
Please send me a distress call.
What do you remember?
Just moments.
We need answers. Try to stay calm.
Something is not adding up.
Listen to me. You and I, we have a purpose. Do you understand this?
What are you not telling me? What's happening?
I watched this.
Unusual life form.
Ass. Oh, it just came out. Literally last Friday.
I feel like some of this is AI, but like this works.
I can't tell if it's fake or not, but it's cool. See, this is AI.
I'd watch this.
That's AI. That's homemade.
Yeah.
The prototype. The fuck is this? This is a real movie.
Now, we discovered that while you were at MIT, you
It's
wrote
like,
a thesis called Lazarus,
like instead of
almost a
just doing things like
precursor to
CGI
the
now,
current
they're
scientific
doing like
movement known as
a mix
singularity.
of the two.
Given that 15 years later you are creating a humanoid robot, do you still believe, like Dr. Kurzweil and many others, that mankind will someday evolve into, well, machines?
I don't think this is a real
Mr. Maxwell, something wrong?
I can't tell. Oh, never mind. That guy's in it. He's in all the movies. It's a real movie.
He's here somewhere. I can feel
Yo.
Hey,
Oh, he's a man turning into a machine.
you okay?
Nada.
Oh.
This has to be my focus. And right now, nothing else matters.
Talk to me. What do you got?
A nationwide manhunt underway for the experimental military drone that escaped from an FBI evidence storage facility in Nevada 73 hours ago. Hailed as the next generation of unmanned drone technology, the project was shut down after the robotic soldier malfunctioned. A mistake that resulted in the deaths of all 18 employees of Accelerated Dynamics, including genius inventor Alex Maxwell and his
And how are we doing this evening? Hey!
I'd watch this too.
Let's go, 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 go!
Looks like a PS2 game. Like that's the story, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's something like genuine about it though.
Yeah.
Like it's cheesy, but like I don't know, it has like kind of like old school RoboCop kind of feels. I'd watch this.
I'm trying to find movies that I missed that are from like. Let's put Korean sci-fi movies.
And these are movies that are coming out or what?
I don't know. I put trailers, so it's sort of just like a bunch of stuff. But now I put Korean because I'm like, I wonder what they've been up to.
Yeah.
도착할 때까지 한시도 눈 떼지 말고.
선박 보안 경보 시스템 정상 작동 중입니다.
누구들이 잔대가리 굴려서 빠져나가 봤자 배 아니다. 아, 병신.
니들도 배 운전할 수 있지?
배 타기 전부터 기름칠한 것 같아요.
트롬치 알파는 인간 진화의 새로운 형태를 제시할 것으로 보인다. 촌스럽게 느껴져네 뭐야.
This is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I didn't know what the premise was. Criminals versus
Yeah, this is pretty dope.
쏴.
지옥이 따로 없구만. 여기가 지옥이다.
Where have these movies been? Like
Korea. Let's see what else we got. That one was sick.
I'm gonna end up adding Sony movies to my watch list after this.
Same. That one's on the top for now.
Yeah.
I prefer to think of this as a life-changing opportunity.
Yo.
The countdown begins now.
This is from 6 years ago?
What? Where have we been?
I mean, we don't speak Korean. It's not like they released these movies in the States. This looks awesome.
Dude. They did. This is awesome.
你能不能每天干点正事儿啊？
我能。
Hell yeah. I wanna watch that. Animal World. What else they got?
This is so cool.
What else are you doing? Korea. Alienoid. Okay, let's see what this is. Alienoid.
Yo. Yo.
그러니까 우리 별에서 죄수를 지구에 가둔 거는 이미 오래전부터 해왔던 거야.
저게 뭐야?
저 안에서 죄수를 깨울 수도 있고 시간을 이동시킬 수도 있어.
시간 그 속에 갇혀버렸어. 신검은 내게 가져.
내 걸 뺏길 순 없잖아. 밥은 먹고 합시다. 시간은 기니까.
Excuse me.
위대한 살기제가 갇혀있. 탈옥할 준비 됐나?
I'd watch this too.
사람들을 죽여?
그걸 막는 게
I
내.
bet you half of these are on YouTube.
Most likely, yeah.
탈옥이다. 설계자가 자각했다.
설계자를 막아야 돼. 다른 시간대로 간다.
Okay, so far Korea is winning the who's making the coolest shit you can watch right now. Did you ever see The Guardians? I want to watch this movie.
Guardian? Sounds familiar.
It went like viral when this trailer got released because it was like a year or
I have
two
2
after
weeks
the
to search all of
Avengers.
the former Soviet Union for the superhumans that can stop a
So
supervillain.
people were like hype on
Exactly
superhero
right.
Marvel movies.
These people are our only hope.
I only want to watch this in Russian.
What's the
though.
name of the mission?
Guardians.
Like, I wonder if there's a Russian. Let's see. Russian with English sub. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's see how this looks.
Actually, this trailer is dubbed in English.
The other one was dubbed. This one's subbed. So now we can hear it originally.
За 2 недели я должна объехать весь бывший Советский Союз, собрать команду сверхлюдей и остановить сверхзлодеев.
Абсолютно верно. Эти люди — наша единственная надежда.
Как называется моя миссия?
Защитники.
Earthbender. Bear guy. It was an actual X-Men that they just ripped off.
Really?
Yeah, there's a character named Ursa Major who turns into top half into a bear.
Армады военных сил на столицу продолжается.
Действующая армия оказалась бессильна перед натиском противника. Все попытки остановить наступление заканчиваются отказом всей военной техники.
He does a cameo. He just does a shot of like vodka.
Okay. I thought they were ripping off
That's just like
Tekken.
They're kind of all rip-offs to me. Like, but I don't mind it. Rip off cool stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad. At least they're making a good spin on it.
Yeah, the costumes are cool.
All I'm saying is these guys are in the Avengers. They would have killed Thanos right then and there?
They would have cut his arms off.
Yeah.
They'd be like, alright, well, that was easy.
Наш отдел экспериментальных разработок подготовил спецкостюмы, повышающие вашу эффективность.
Где мое?
It looks like it's a CPU fan on his chest. Okay, let's
Bro needs that liquid cool.
Yeah. He needs that radiator.
He does.
Hard to be God. I'm curious what this is.
Это не Земля, это другая планета. Такая же, как Земля, но не догнавшая ее лет на 800. Подобных планет было несколько, это было поближе и поменьше. Кроме того, здешние серые замки привели к мысли о начале Возрождения. И 3 десятка ученых забросили сюда. Внизу в его огромном доме замке дымила печь. И был он не на Земле, а на другой планете, благородным доном в 17-м колене.
Let me base a whole D&D.
Законным сыном местного языческого бога.
Please.
Кто-то верил, кто-то не верил. Но опасались все.
You have to have that guy.
Yeah.
Giant, drunk, mentally handicapped man swinging a sword.
Всех здесь убью.
I would definitely.
The look of this movie is really cool.
I like it.
Допер, умник.
You never see fantasy movies go this crazy with their shots.
У него руки в крови, вещи в крови.
Right? It's like they always play it safe, but God.
Будет. Таков наш примар. Поговорим. Я на землю не полечу.
Думай, а?
That's cool. It's on the list. don't know what to watch first. I think that Korean clown movie, probably the first one I'll watch.
We need to have like movie nights and shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to like
We gotta like stream it, like, and not find out how to.
I think I can do it in my Discord where I can like share it with everybody, and then I just am quiet so we can all watch it. Or a way where we can talk while the movie's going. I'll figure it out. What about Japan? Those guys are pretty good at movies. Ooh, hell yeah. Why did these movies just hit me? Like any tokusatsu, I'm immediately like, yep.
11世紀初め、世界は未知の侵略者に支配された。その侵略者から世界を取り戻すため、彼らは選ばれた。究極の兵器として。
I gotta get some sleep. I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh shit. Alright, man.
I didn't even realize the time.
What time? Oh, it is late. Alright, I'll end it.
I'll catch you later, okay?
I'll talk to you later. Alright, man.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. Sorry for keeping you up so late.
No, you're fine. It's not your fault. I had a good time.
Alright, man. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, man.
Peace.
Bye-bye, and bye-bye, chat, and bye-bye, Twitch. Don't copyright my, or dash my dude from the internet, please.
We'll see what happens.
It'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine. It was on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. It was on YouTube. They can't do shit. We're just humble purveyors of the content, you know?
Exactly.
They can't do shit. I'll talk to you later, Ray.
I'll see you later, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, where were we?
俺が見えるか悪党ども、実体もなく忍び寄る白い影が。ガキン頃から自由を奪われ訓練に励み、こんな人生に何の意味があるんだ。意味なんて必要ない。
私たちは適合者。
この石に選ばれたんだ。
お前は命令には逆らえないただの犬。
その石のせいで人間たちの奴隷になって
る。任務は絶対だ。それが俺たちの掟だ。リーダーなら掟じゃなく仲間を守れ。標的は東京。最初の発射まで30分。人類を救え。俺は1000万人を助けるために一人の命を犠牲にするという考え方を否定する。最後の任務だ。全て救う。
That was cool. I want to watch a couple more before I end it. I want to see what's going on in Japan.
インド映画ブーム到来。数々の記録を塗り替えたとんでもない映画が日本上陸。
He is none other than my creation, Chitti, the robot. Speed 1 terahertz. Everyone's
彼は心を持ったロボット。
Amazing.
そして史上最強のスーパーロボット。
Unbelievable, like a superhero. You were great.
しかし
बहुत जल्द शादी करने वाला हूँ और मैं इनका गलत इस्तेमाल करने के लिए नहीं।
एक मशीन और एक लड़की प्यार करे, ये नामुमकिन है.
I want to love. तुम इंसान से भी बढ़कर इस दुनिया में किसी भी चीज की ख्वाहिश करने का हक है तुम्हें। मैं इसे 100 मनुष्यों की विनाशकारी शक्ति।
恋に敗れたロボットがコントロール不能の大暴走。
Wow, this stuff this is from. I didn't know what the death ball was from.
スーパースターがすごい、美しすぎるヒロインがすごい、ダンスがすごい。
ラスト40分のアクションがとにかくすごい。そして見た後の興奮がものすごい。誰かこいつを止めてくれ。わけわからんが面白い。Happy Diwali, folks. ロボット。
Sick. Okay, I don't think I can top that. I'm gonna end it and go say goodnight to my wife. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna upload the podcast tomorrow. Peace and love. Thanks, Junior. See everybody.